early mornings have a whole new meaning now. Okay, the next one is your GPA is not as important as you think. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am bintimalu and I make videos about Africa and Africans, and just about my life. So come on along, join the journey. Let's all be part of the bintimalu channel and journey, and let's just share our experiences in life, because I feel like it's good to share every experience. We can all learn from each other. But anyway, so I'm going to be starting a series called the Grad After Life. So basically how life has been after I've graduated from university, and hopefully maybe this might help someone who is struggling with making decisions and things like that. So I feel like it's going to be like a 3-part or a 4-part series, and this is going to be the first one. So just it's going to be like an introduction and then a background check and stuff like that. So bear with me. Anyway, so I graduated in May 2015. That is basically 3 years ago. Can you imagine? Oh, anyways, so, and I remember I made a video before my graduation, I feel like a month or maybe a few weeks before my graduation, just basically talking about how I felt and how lost I was feeling. I might cue it here, I might play it here. So I feel like I was alone. There were people that I was hoping would be there for me, but I guess they just weren't. I was really having a hard time. I was feeling confused. I wouldn't say I was feeling depressed, but I felt really sad. And those who know me know I don't get sad. I'm jolly. I laugh every day. So that was like a strange thing for me. I was feeling really down. I felt very lost and confused, and I just sat down one day and just recorded everything and just let myself, like, it was just something I had to let out my chest, and that's why I decided to record it. But anyway, so ever since then, life has just been interesting, and I have become better. Like, there's so many things I have learned from that, and I feel like making that video was really the right choice to do, because right now I can look back at it and be like, this is how I was feeling and this is what I'm feeling right now. This is how far I have come, and just help me in life. But anyway, so I had written a blog post about 14 things that changed after grad school, 14 things that I realized after grad school, and I'm just gonna share those with you to begin off this series, and then we can come back around for the next parts of this series. So the first thing I had learned is that you realize you haven't accomplished as much as you thought in the past 4 years, and this was like a hard realization for me, because I sat down at that point and I was like, what have I accomplished these past 4 years I've been in school? I thought I would have accomplished a lot, but I didn't, so it was like a bummer. Then the second one is some don'ts will become do's. There's so many things I told myself I will never do. I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that. But then after graduating, hey, my friend, I had to do these things. So many don'ts became do's for me. So many things I said I will not do, I had to do them, because it was like I was transitioning into an after grad school and not a student anymore, and so many things had changed in my life. So the next thing was, you'll be lost, confused, and alone. This will teach you a lot. It's a bittersweet experience. So I was feeling very confused. I mean, before even I graduated, I felt confused. I was like, what am I going to do next? Like, so many thoughts were going through my mind, so I felt very lost. But through that, I was able to figure out so many things. I was able to like know where I stand and know what I had to do. It's like the whole process was not a good process, because I felt so bad so many times and I felt like I was unaccomplished. But that process has taught me so many things in life, and it is like one of my favorite experiences I've had. So the next one is, early mornings have a whole new meaning now. At school, I would basically wake up depending on what time my class was, I could end up sleeping out the whole morning and waking up in the afternoon. But then now I can't do that because, you know, I have responsibilities and I have things to do during the day. So I gotta wake up early, and I have to wake up early. I've had to teach myself to be waking up early and sleeping on time, although that took me like 2 years to figure it out, to be able to sleep on time, but I had to do it. Okay, the next one is your GPA is not as important as you think it is. This doesn't mean you can lazy around. Competition is stiff. A good GPA is just a starting point. So this basically means aim for a good GPA. Trust me, that's like the baseline. If you have a good GPA, it's not everything, but it gives you like the, what do you call it? It gives you the benefits. It's like you become, how do I say it? You have like, you are starting off at a better point than if someone doesn't have a good GPA. So have a good GPA, but don't just think like the GPA is the only thing that will get you work. You need experience, and you just need a lot of things to be able to get a good job. And don't just count on your GPA. If your GPA is not good, then try to make it up in other ways. And if your GPA is good, then do other things. Volunteer, get internships, do as much as you can so that you can have the employability persona, employability quality, or something like that. Okay, so the next one is you will be tired all the time. Like there are moments whereby you've not done anything, you just still feel tired. You feel tired when you're adulting, guys. You feel really tired. Well, this is just from my experience. I was feeling tired like mad, because maybe because I was sleeping late and waking up early, but I just felt tired all the time. So it's just how the reality of life was for me at that point. Okay, the next one is you will become much better at small talk. You realize that time is a real thing and it's something that you need to manage. So you will be really good at small talk, like hi, bye, hey, I had a good day, see you later, let's catch up later. Small talk, you'll not be having time to sit down and talk for hours and hours like you used to do when you're in school. You will just want to be like, let's talk, let's make it as short as possible so that I can go and do this or go and do that or go and sleep. And then the next one is Friday is the best day on earth, Monday is hell, but be glad for hump day. I made that up, I could have it for myself. So yeah, Fridays are great because you have the weekend and you have time to rest. Monday is when your week is starting and the week feels like the longest thing on earth. And then hump day is like the midweek, whereby you're looking forward to the weekend where you can sleep and go out with your friends and things like that. So hump day is like God-given, and Mondays are just hectic. Okay, the next one is you don't get awesome month-long holiday breaks anymore. So in university you get like a month or maybe 3 months of holiday, but once you're done work, you can get at most a month of holiday, and at that point you must have worked in the company for a really long period. If you're just starting off, you'll get probably 2 weeks of vacation, and you don't, it's reality. It sucks, but it's reality, and that's just how life is. Like vacation is minimum 2 weeks at the most if you're working in a company. So just have that in mind and enjoy the vacations you have, and just like have a good time, because month-long vacations, you just might as well say goodbye to those. They're almost non-existent. Okay, the next one is your bedtime is around 10 p.m. because you're tired even on weekends. So that one is somewhat of a reality. It was a reality at some point, but then other days you just want to stay up all night and get nothing accomplished. But on most days you'll be sleeping up at 10 p.m. So that's the reality you live with. Okay, the next one is you can't just wake up and decide I don't feel like going to work today, think I'll skip. Obviously in school you can wake up and be like I'm not in the mood of going to class today, so you can skip class, and although there are consequences, they're not like threatening. But if you decide, you can just decide to wake up one day and be like I don't feel like going to work today, so I'm just gonna skip work. That one has major consequences. The consequences are real. You might end up being unemployed just because of that. So yeah, that's something you can do once you graduated and are working. The next one is you miss learning. This one was a reality for me. I missed learning so much. It was like I would wish I would go back to school and learn, because I was just so idle. And I love learning. I like learning new things. I think I like expanding my mind, and the fact that I wasn't able to be in a class setting and start learning stuff, it was like a major change for me, and I really missed learning. The next one is taxes are very real. You have to file for your taxes, and you get money deducted when you work, so you work to pay taxes. Basically, that's just how the reality of life is. You pay a lot of tax, and you will be filing for taxes, and you have to keep all the expenses together so that you can be able to claim it at the tax period. So taxes are very real. I wish they taught us how to file taxes at school. They didn't. We have to just learn that for ourselves, and that sucks. The last one is you make new friends. It's inevitable. So you'll make new friends at work, people who share the same experience with you. You can't avoid making new friends. I have made new friends at my workplace, and these people have added so much wisdom into my life, and I'm thankful for that. I'm not a social person, but the friends I've made at my workplace are just amazing people, and it's something I accepted. I was scared of it, but now that it's happening, it's like, hey, it's gonna happen. I might as well just join the roller coaster. But those are the things I've learned after grad school, that I wrote the post a while back, but these things still apply to my life currently, and this is like 3 years later. And if you have any questions you'd like to ask, please feel free to leave them down here, or you can check it on my social media. On Instagram at bintimalu.com, Facebook bintimalu, and maybe Snapchat. If you want to add me, then you might. But yeah, Instagram is the best shot to get to me, because that's what I check on the most. So leave your questions there, and I'll be able to answer them if you have any questions. But this is the end of this video. I shall see you guys on the next one. And if you're a graduate, congratulations. There's so many great opportunities ahead. Just live in the moment and do your best, and be open to the new changes that are coming your way. They are going to be beneficial, and they will teach you a lot in life. The good and the bad will have something to teach you. So keep your mind open and be ready for those changes, because they're gonna happen. You can't control that. They're just gonna happen, so just be ready for them. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Remember to keep spreading the African love, whatever kind of love you have to offer, because there's no room for hate. I shall see you guys on the next one. Bye bye. You made it to the end of another video. Thank you so much for watching. On the bottom right, you'll find 2 of my previous videos, and then on the left, you can subscribe to my channel so you can join the Binti Malu family. And all my social media are also on the screen. I shall see you in the very near future. Kwaheri!